I remember growing up in high school, right? And going to my dad and being like, hey, dad, dude, I found the one, dad. I found the girl. I found the one. And this would happen over and over and over again. And my dad would be like, okay, eventually, like, you found the one. Was it the 1-1 or the 1-2 or the 1-3 or the 1-4 or the 1-5? And you get the point. It would go on and on and on. And man, I just did not get it at all. I kept falling for the same tricks over and over and over again, falling for the same temptation, jumping into a relationship because I fell in love, or because this person made me feel a certain way, or this person gave me attention. And it's like, okay, this person likes me. I like this person too. And most of my relationships revolved around the concept of selfishness. And they did not revolve around a healthy relationship of selflessness. And I would get trapped into temptations and all these different things that would lure me into these relationships because I thought that I was special. I thought that I was the one who was benefiting from this relationship. Not really thinking about what I could give into a relationship or how I could pursue Christ with those relationships in my life. I want us to look at Proverbs 7, 6 and 7 first. I'll read it out loud for you. At the window of my house, I looked down through the lattice. I saw among the simple, I noticed among the young men, a youth who had no sense. Now, all my teenagers are like, yo, stop, Chris. I don't want to talk about youth having no sense. Hey, listen, not you guys. You guys are wise beyond your years. You just got it all figured out. You know what relationships should look like, right? You know how a healthy relationship looks. No, listen, I still need help with that, okay? I still need help with what a healthy relationship looks like. There are times that I'm selfish in my relationship and I choose myself over my spouse. And guess what? That is not the design at all. But here's a warning. It's a temptation that we're trying to flee. If we're single, watch out for this one really quick, okay? Let's go to verse 21 here. With persuasive words, she led him astray. She seduced him with her smooth talk. All at once he followed her like an ox to the slaughter, like a deer stepping into a noose, till an arrow pierces his liver like a bird darting into a snare, little knowing it will cost him his life. Whew, that got dark really quick. Okay, let me just pull it back for just a second. And this is not a slam at just like female versus male. This could be flipped vice versa all around, however you want to look at it. With persuasive words, she led him astray. So many times, like in relationships, we get hook, line, and sinkered with the words or with how it makes us feel, how it entices our ears and how it entices our feelings. We're in the feels. So she seduced him with her smooth talk. It just comes across naturally. And then at once he followed her like an ox to the slaughter. And that depiction is very dark there. And then it goes into just similarities of what it looks like a deer stepping into a noose, arrow piercing the liver, bird darting into a snare, and then at the end costing his life. See, selfish love or selfish relationships, not even really love at this point, causes pain, guilt, and bad consequences. Pain, guilt, and bad consequences. But let's go to Romans 12:10 just really quick, and I'll read it for you. Romans 12:10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another below yourselves. You're supposed to honor somebody and put them below you, and what you want above their... No. Honor one another at the same level of yourselves. Honor one another like you would honor yourself. No. Honor one another above yourselves. And see, this is something that I am still figuring out in my relationships right now, and especially the one with my wife, putting her needs above mine. But on a pursuit to Christ, it's like we're both doing it at the same time. She does it a lot more than me. But when we do it together, we keep giving and giving, and it gives us a boost towards that triangle at the center of Jesus Christ. So focus your relationships on one central piece, putting Jesus at the center. Pursue Christ as you pursue each other. And I promise you, Christ will direct that relationship. And sometimes it's not meant to be. Sometimes that relationship, especially if you're young and you're trying to figure this out, sometimes just circumstances don't align. It's not God's plan in that relationship. But brokenness comes from dishonoring that person, like leaving a text unread, or like ignoring that person, a cancel culture, just like getting rid of them because it didn't work out. That is not God's intent. Now, another thing to say is that if you're in a relationship with somebody else, respect the boundaries of that relationship. That doesn't mean be rude to that other person, but it does mean to guard that relationship with everything that you got. Because if you're pursuing Christ and you want a healthy relationship, bringing in your past to your current relationship is definitely not a good idea. Focused on Christ, focus on your future, and focus on the relationships to make sure that you're putting other people before yourselves. Thank you. Have a great day. God bless. See you soon. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Click the like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe and smash that bell so you don't miss out on any other future videos. Thank you. God bless. Have a great day.